how are you going to make sure that the newfound bipartisan tone stays this way?
Well, hopefully this is a transformative moment. If it isn't, it should be. Whether the shooter was inspired by speech or not to do his dastardly deeds is irrelevant. The truth of the matter is the tone is toxic here in Washington, and I think we've been exporting it around the country. It would be a good idea if some of these watchdog groups would, if there would emerge a civility watchdog group, and if they would somehow begin to rank us on the basis of our civility. Because nothing is going to be done here successfully with all of the major issues facing us until we become more civil.
Just last Friday on the floor of the House, talking about health care, a Democrat, one of your fellow Democrats, said people are going to die. We have that kind of rhetoric coming from both sides of the aisle.
Absolutely. This is my concern is not to stop Republicans or Tea Partiers. It's to stop all of us. And do we have Democrats saying dumb things every single day, and Republicans as well? And I think the worst thing we can do is start saying it's their side. And that brings me to the point where I've got to say that the new tone in Washington, and around the country for that matter, is I'm right and you're evil. And with that kind of attitude, nothing productive is going to happen on this Hill. I think some of us, even if we're in a minority, must continue to struggle, must continue to try to make sure that we don't pollute the nation with this toxicity that is so prevalent here on this Hill. And what happens when you're toxic? Your colleagues walk up and pat you on the back. Boy, that was good. You called him, you called her such a good name. And that's celebrated. We've got to make it.
You see that happen?
Every day here. If you really are nasty to somebody, and if you had a hidden microphone so you could hear what people are saying, it's like, good job. And we got to stop it. And the public really is going to have to play a role, and the media too. I mean, but we can't blame talk radio or anything else because we are the band. The president is the orchestra director, and we can't blame people for picking up a bad tune. And we've got to stand up and declare that the 112th Congress has a clean slate. Whether or not it's defiled or not is left up to each member of Congress.